how to use recommendation sites to check a specific location. The recommendation sites like Yelp can be used to a large extent also to check the competition level and to see whether within a specific location it makes sense to build a specific concept. What it helps you to do is actually to narrow down the area you are looking at and see who is there, what kind of reviews that you've got, and what and how you can compete. You can use exactly this very similar logic we use for the Google Maps. So you basically have to, first of all, describe your district, area, neighborhood you would be looking at. Then who is the competition for you? So what is the catchment area? Also the categories that you would be interested in. Not only the one you would like to build, but also the one that this concept also competes with. And then you basically can check how many restaurants there are within the distance. Let's have a look at how it looks in practice. So here you've got Yelp, and we have a San Francisco, California street, so roughly what we had previously. And this is the results we've got. Obviously, he used the whole street. We would rather be interested in this part. So in the Google Maps example, we define this as a catchment area. So if we put like this, we should get the roughly what we were hoping for. Yes, so this gives you the list of the concepts, and here it is. So there are like 100 pages of different concepts. Obviously not all of them have to be food, because Yelp is also having a list of other small businesses. The good thing about Yelp is actually that you can use a lot of filters to limit. So for example, I can just limit to food, and now we've got just food. We can also limit it even further. So within the food there is, like, let's say, desserts. So there we've got the desserts. The other thing is that you have a lot of nice filters, especially when it comes to neighborhoods. So I can basically look at the whole districts. So for example, now I'm looking at this district. So he's showing me the size, what is within this district. So our, let's say, catchment area again. And then he shows us the whole restaurants which are here. So again, 100 pages of them. And again, I can use the filters here. I also have the other filters like price. So let's say now we went for the food within this district. So food within this districts and with this price level. So from around 800, we probably went down to around 21 pages. So there were 100 pages, now we have 21. So we drastically reduce the number. Now let's have a look at the ready-made example. And I'm going to show you how to analyze it also in the Excel. So here we've got the financial district in San Francisco, and we just went for the bagels. So you can see that we have chosen first food, then bagels. As a catchment area, we got this one. And then there are like 5 players, which are mentioned here. And now let's have a look how it looks like in terms of data and what kind of conclusions I can draw from them. So here we've got the analysis of locations using the districts. So first of all, we put the list of the bagel places, which is here. We also put the score they got in terms of review and number of reviews. So we know that on average it is 3.5 and 3.51. And again, as in the example of the Google Maps we used, we can estimate the revenue. So we have to measure somehow the traffic, daily traffic within the area, and know that the conversion rate, which could be, for example, from store checks we have shown you previously. Now we have the number of the restaurants, which is 5. So out of this, we get that on average, this place should be getting 90 customers. Every place on average should get 90 customers per day. And this translates into a little bit below $2,000 of revenue per day. And then out of this, you can see whether it makes sense or not for you to enter this niche within, or this concept within this districts. And this gives you very good first starting point. The other thing which is also important is that the reviews, the scores, you know basically who you can target. So probably this one with 4 and maybe this one with 3.5 is something you should look at as a stronger competition. But this with 2.5 with such a big number of reviews suggests that there is a huge problem of quality. The service is probably not good, the food is probably not good. You should probably analyze it even further. So either take it over and move in his place and deliver better quality, or put your place next to him because it seems that he's not doing a good job, and then you can compete on service and product. Strange is also this because in most cases we have above 100 reviews. This one has just 19 reviews, which could suggest first of all that he's new in the area, so he didn't manage to gather enough reviews. The other could be basically that not that many people going there, so it might be a dead end in terms of the traffic. So this probably should be avoided, but you have to have a closer look at this to make sure that conclusions you are drawing from data are the right one. As you have seen, you can nicely use the Yelp to, first of all, again, estimate the revenues you would be expecting from the specific location and specific concept. But you can also use it in order to target the proper area within the catchment area you are hoping to enter, and to see whether it makes sense and who you should target as the first main competitor and on what you should compete.